Hey guys, GasGuzler here, and I bought a new truck. Words I thought I would never say, but here we are. So at the end of the last video I posted, I did mention that I unfortunately got into an accident and totaled my truck, and I was really upset, was trying to find one to replace it, and I stumbled across this one all the way down in New Jersey. It was like 4 hours away, and I ran down there and picked it up, and this thing is absolutely spotless. It has a little bit of rust on the rear wheel wells, but this thing is super clean. Possibly one of the cleanest trucks I've seen in a very long time. The underside of the bed is gorgeous. The frame is beautiful. Everything looks amazing on this truck. The cab especially. It is absolutely flawless. Now, this truck is literally identical to my old one. It's a 95, two-wheel drive, single cab, long bed, same color, everything. Except it is an XLT and it has a 5.0. So this truck has... Boy, she's struggling. Ah, yes, my F2 shitty. Give her a little one. And you ran it out of gas. Yeah. So as I was saying, every single factory option that I ever wanted to put on my old truck, this one already has. All the difficult to install ones, at least. This truck has the trailer towing package, which gets you a heavy-duty radiator, a massive trans cooler, front and rear sway bars that you can't even see. There they are. And it also comes with a factory 7-pin trailer connector. And one of the options that I really wanted was the keyless entry and anti-theft system, which this truck has. Ignore that. We had a little accident where I locked my keys in the truck. Inside this thing is absolutely gorgeous. Yes, the seat's a little worn, that's fine, but like, I mean, it is in amazing shape. Now, obviously, it needs a couple things. This is definitely a project truck. I could go on for an hour listing everything that's wrong with it, but I'm not going to bore you guys. Now, I have done a couple things to it. Like, I threw in my floor mats, my steering wheel cover. I swapped the gauge cluster, just a couple small things. And you may notice this has the push-button 4x4. Despite it being two-wheel drive, now you're probably going to call me stupid. Check this out. It works. Basically, I think what happened was this truck has the keyless entry and theft system. That harness is also part of the push-button 4x4 harness for the dash, at least. And it had all the wiring for the push-button in the dash. I just need the module and all the other wiring for the transfer case and stuff to make this work. Well, fun fact, axle and trans are sitting over there, and all the wiring is hanging up in the garage. We are going to be 4x4 swapping this thing. The push-button 4x4 is something I have always wanted, and, well, this truck already had the dash harness for it, so I might as well finish it off. But yeah, this thing has almost 200,000 miles on it. 195, almost 196. But she is absolutely mint. This thing runs amazing. Ugh. Everything's sticky, like the doors don't really open that easy. It's a project truck for sure, but and there's your 302 with the big radiator. She runs really nicely. Valve covers are super clean, so this thing doesn't really leak a lot of oil. Yeah, she's not bad. It's got a little exhaust leak, but that's no big deal. Yeah, she's not bad. Paint needs a good buff, and it's also disgusting right now, but... Oh, and get this. she's got tinted windows. Windshield too. Now, I know that's illegal, but I'm leaving it. The windshield has a nice big crack down the middle, so I'm probably gonna have to replace it at some point anyway, but I'm gonna run it for now. Oh yeah, and one more thing this truck has. She has power mirrors, which was not standard on the XLT, so this thing was really loaded. There's a couple things that I wish it had that it does not, which were the dual lighted sun visors and the auto dimming mirror and the 40-20-40 bucket seats, but you know, that's all stuff we can put in. That's no big deal. Yeah, she's not bad. I did throw my old wheels on it just because it had the slotted aluminum ones and they were way out of balance. I think what happened was this truck was parked for a long time. Yeah, if you look underneath the trim, there's a huge buildup of moss. I think this thing sat for a really long time and someone bought it and put it back on the road because it's got all brand new brakes. It's definitely had some work done to it, but yeah, she's not bad. So I plan to milk this thing of every little drop of content that I can make out of it because I feel bad I haven't uploaded in forever. I'm managing work, school, senior year sucks, and college prep, and just I have a girlfriend and stuff, and just life's getting in the way, and I apologize to all you guys, but I keep saying I'm gonna upload more and more, and then I go silent for a month, and it's just life's been doing me dirty lately. So I guess we can go take her for a quick drive and I can show you guys how mint she is. It is freaking hot. And yes, this thing has AC and it blows ice cold, which is awesome. She goes pretty good. I would almost say that my my old 4.9 was faster, but I don't know. They both have the same gears. They both got 308s in the rear axle, so. Now you may notice the airbag light flashing. We got to pull the column because I think the clock spring is bad, and then also the shifter bushings are blown out, so it's kind of noisy and it doesn't really like to go into park, so it's a project truck for sure. Steering's nice and tight. There's no rattles or anything. Oh yeah, and speaking of rattles, on my old truck, the passenger dash mount was broken because Ford decided to make them out of plastic. This truck, for some reason, has the metal style one that they switched to in '96, even though it's a '95. So that's actually really nice because now I don't have to worry about breaking the dash again. I don't know why it has it. I'm thinking it might have broke really early on and the truck was still under warranty, but I really don't know. And no, it's not a rocket ship. It's a smogged out 302, but it makes cool noises and that's good enough for me. So I would look into buying another 4.9 in the future though, because that was an amazing motor. I do miss it. The 308s are nice. They are a little bit too tall for this thing though. I mean, I'm doing 55 at 1500, so it does chug a little bit. The front axle that I have for this thing is a 331. And that still might be a little bit too tall, but I'm gonna try it and see what happens. I don't plan on lifting this thing too much, but we'll see. I don't plan on putting like a monster lift in this thing or anything. The most I'll probably do is like a 4-inch, but that's pushing it. So I still want this thing to be a nice, reliable truck, something that I can drive every day and not have to worry about breaking down. And all you Chevy fanboys in the comments, don't start typing away saying about, oh, it's a Ford, it's gonna break down no matter what you do. Just be quiet. I sold the Trans Am, that's how I paid for this thing, so. And yes, I'm upset about selling the Trans Am, but I had to get a new truck. Even pocketed a little bit of money, so in the end, I think it was the right thing to do. The water pump actually went on it, and at that point, I'd spent so much time fixing it, and one thing after another broke on it, and I was kind of done. So apologies for not making any videos on that car, but it was just, it looked cool, and it sounded cool, but it was kind of a pile, I'm not gonna lie. The more I looked at it, the more I realized how butchered it really was, and it was just not something I wanted to spend my time on, so. Yeah, she just cruises. So when I bought this thing, the drive shaft apparently was bent and it had a horrible vibration. I thought maybe it was the transmission, but I found out it wasn't. Basically what happened was the transmission started leaking, and I didn't know why. The drive shaft vibration shook all the bolts loose on the tail housing, and it blew the gasket. So I also replaced the pan gasket in the process, thinking that was the problem, which it wasn't. But yeah, the Trans has all new gaskets now, so that's good. It was rebuilt in 2019, so she's pretty good. Yeah, that's to the floor. Definitely does not have the low end torque that the 4.9 did, but look at that minty Dodge. They're 60. Oh, it's just so nice having power windows, though. I gotta reach all the way over and crank the passenger window up and down. Oh yeah, this thing has lumbar too. It only holds pressure for like 2 minutes, but that's fine. And that is a future video. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I think you guys are really gonna enjoy it. You liked the last one, so you might like this one too. Hint, hint, my most popular video. But I think that's gonna do it for this video. And like I always say, if you guys enjoy my content, please like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And if you want to see more of my content, go follow me on TikTok and Instagram. They'll be down in the description. But yeah, that's it for now, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.